Prepare to lift the forehat. Mind the sting. Second log. Come on, get out. Get out of there. Move your backs. My affair is over, lad. Get up here. Come on. Come on. Move it. Come on, you.
Eyes in for the governor's man. Governor's man gets first pick, then gentleman's settles.
Well!
Straighten yourselves. Heads up, dogs open.
Well!
Show your teeth.
Well!
Get your hands to Mr. King.
River hands, if ever I've seen them. Waterman. Tenth man's good enough for me. I'll take him.
William Thornhill,
Well!
theft, sentenced to hang, commuted to transportation for life.
Well!
You are hereby assigned to Mr. Alexander King,
Well!
bound over to him as his servant.
Willie!
Sal! Hey, hold it! Hold it! No good to me with broken ribs.
Get away from him! Get away! It's us, Will.
Who are you?
I'm his wife. Come on, it's all right, my darling. It's me. It was us. Look, it's a new born at sea. I named him Dickie after the Willie, it's Dar.
He don't know it's me, Sal. He don't know it's me.
Yeah. This letter. It's all you need to know.
Says here William Thornhill is to be assigned to his wife.
Take a look at his son, that too.
Woman accompanying her felon of husband. I've never heard of it.
Well, now you have.
Signed by Lord Hanbury.
Takes a special order to get special favours. I'll give you something. What will you give me?
You shut your mouth.
Shut it, Sykes.
My name's Alexander King, Mrs. Thornhill. I need a man what knows his way around a boat. A big boat.
We rode the Thames from when he was alive.
Mr. King.
Yeah, it's all right, Mr. Grouse. He may be her husband, but she's his master now.
Take those chains off.
I'll pay you for his services. In rum.
Well, it's as good a waterman's ever was. Coin or nothing.
Rum's the only currency in this godforsaken place. Fuels the colony, like a horse runs on oats. You get your husband fit and well, come and see me.
Oh, well. Thank you, Mr. King.
Come here.
Will! I'm here.
Blankets and a week's victuals. Extent of King George's obligations.
Well, where do we go?
Where do you go? There. That's where.
Which way's home, Will? What direction?
I don't know. Got no pole star to guide me. No bear. Never known the world was so big. It's not like London, not this place.
The important thing is we're together.
I don't know how you done it, Sal.
Letters. Up the line. You know that? To the king. From a man of quality. I done what I had to do, Will. I weren't gonna let them hang you. The important thing is, Willie and Dickie got a father, and I got an husband. And promise me you'll never ask me that again.
God, Sal, what have I done? Be off. Be off, I said! Go to the devil! See you later. On the phone.
It's a colony of thieves, and none bigger than the master of customs, eh, Thornhill?
Oh, Mr. King.
We ship to the end of the world. Naught changes but our master's uniforms.
How's that, Mr. King?
Back home, it's a silk-clad high-born feeding off the backs of the lowly. Here, it's a trumped-up foot sloggers in red jackets. Given time and a new governor, things might be put right.
Not for lifers like me, I'll wager. More likely pigs will sprout wings and fly. It's job done, Mr. King.
Are you a grand worker, Thornhill? 2 grand. I have nothing more for you till the next fleet. Come back then.
Right, drink up, gentlemen, and others. Home to your wives. God help them. Ma, on the bench there, Willie. Dickie! Dickie! Where are you going? Come back here! Willie, come here. Take this and hide it. Quick, go on. Go on. Right, you lot, come on, bugger off. Thank you for your custom. Hold on. Go on. You two, Scabby Bill. Shoot. Go on. No more grub today. Cutting up shop. Come on.
Breeding more convict scum, eh?
Last time I saw a mouth like that, it was feeding from a trough.
I'll plant you a good Freeman seed.
Leave my ma alone! Hey, you watch yourself. I am a free settler. And so are my boys. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Free, but not above the law.
The rum ourselves Jamaican. It's my husband's wages. Means you got your cut already.
You won't mind giving us a tot, then?
That's thievery, plain and simple.
Just to be sure it ain't rot gut from some poxy still.
If it weren't for you lot running the rum trade, there'd be no poxy stills. Will he get me 2 clean pannikins?
Lamb.
Fuck off, you black bastard.
Lamb.
Climb back up your tree.
Lamb.
It's part of the lurk, isn't it? Right, there you are.
Small reward for serving in this shithole.
Jamaican, like I told you. Now bugger off. What you doing? Hey, that's legal. Now leave it. That's my husband's earnings.
Oh, tell my dad. He'll get the law onto you.
We are the bleeding law, my lippy little sparrow.
It's good.
There's a shipwright at Cockle Bay. Makes skiffs. Remind me of the Wary Dar started you in. Only wants £11.
Only.
No, I've done the sums. We got near enough. The sooner you get a skiff of your own, the better. Make our pile like everyone else and go home. Get us that house in the borough.
There's no going home. Isn't that right, Dad?
Don't believe everything the Dar says, will he?
Rum Corps come round again, didn't they, Ma?
Right, put the wood on fire, Willie. Dickie, sit by the fire. We're going to have a little sing-song. Come on, chop, chop. I'm sick to death of the drunks and the bleeding rum corps. It is no place for kids to be growing up.
It matters not how sick and tired you are, love. There's no going home.
See this, Dickie? Willie found it right before we come out, didn't you, Willie? Right by Picklearing Stairs. It's a bit of old roof tile from London. Now see how they fixed it through that hole there? Now we'll take it back to Picklearing Stairs by and by. My word, we will. Right back where it come from.
You're remembering the London that ain't the same as mine, Sal.
One bad winter's all it were.
No, we was starving. On the bones of our arse. Well, he was thin as a match. Fading to nothing in front of our very eyes. You were a child again and not a farthing in my pocket. It was not what you thought it was.
We'll get us that house in the borough.
For the term of my natural life, Sal. It's no good pretending otherwise.
You'll get yourself another boat.
So,
And you'll have apprentices to row for you. So as you can be idle in our own house. With a maid.
with a maid
Bring us.
to bring us muffins in bed.
And carrying the coal.
Yeah.
And me wrapped up in a paisley shawl.
Yeah, my lady Mark, come here.
William Thornhill.
Who's there?
Just when I thought there weren't a decent waterman in the whole bleeding colony.
Thomas Blackwood.
I know that name.
This is Thornhill.
Fastest waterman on the Thames. Held a record once.
Yeah. 9 years that record were mine. 2 hours and 1 minute from London Bridge to Chelsea.
It's under 2 hours now, and my man broke it.
With a near gale blowing behind him.
What do you want?
Well, I wouldn't mind a tot of whatever it is you got over there.
It's too good to be given away.
So, what got you transported to the end of the earth?
None of your business, Thomas Blackwood.
And rightly so. To you, Mrs. Thornhill.
How come I haven't seen you back?
Steer clear of the town, mostly. Some round here never let a man forget his past. Got myself a good boat. Back and forth, lugging food to town and supplies to farmers up north. It's a good earner. I had convict servants, useless as dog shit. Don't know port from starboard. Say 'em again if you don't mind.
Well, north.
The Hawkesbury. Could do with help, but
The Hawkesbury River.
it was a fine, deep river. Plenty of water.
Plenty of blacks, too. You're not going anywhere near the Hawkesbury River, Will.
Blacks don't bother you.
That's not what I heard. They're not like the blacks around there. They're too drunk to throw a spear.
You leave them alone, they leave you alone. Simple as that. The Hawkesbury's the place to make your pile, in a hurry.
No, you're not going, husband. That's flat.
Look, Mr. King's got no work for me till the next fleet. I ain't gonna make a pole sitting round here, am I? She's got this idea about making a pile and going back home.
The man's worn the king's leg iron's got next to no hope.
Well, strange as it is, that's something my dear wife is deaf to.
Don't make fun of me just because I've got company.
Didn't say it couldn't be done now. First you gotta make your pile. Your wife, she's not as silly as you're making out. Takes a special kind of pardon is all.
And what kind of pardon would that be?
There's a man of the cloth, a Reverend Pine. Got away with words, you might say. He likes a good brandy more than most. The better the brandy, the better the words. For a court, they'll send a letter up the line, vouching your good character and citing your service to church and community. Gammon what would discharge the devil himself.
Last one did that, went overboard. Sunk without a cry.
Well, ain't exactly a Thames, is it?
Thank God for that. They call this Broken Bay. River comes in yonder. Man could sail around for days and never find his way in. It's all right, tide's our friend. Just need to point the way, is all. Almost there. This is it. Our Hawkesbury. Best hidden river in the world. You can be your own master up here. Slave to no one but the tide.
Where are they then?
Well, the only time you see a black fella is when they want you to.
Have you seen us?
Yeah, take a look.
And they're passing the word upriver.
Thornhill. Smasher Sullivan. He burns the oyster shells for lime. And does a lot of mischief besides.
Blackwood!
Will, stay on that oar.
Blackwood, wait! I need barrels for my lime!
Race on the tide, Smasher!
I got a load needs transporting. It's been sitting a month.
Well, Saggerty's waiting.
Fuck Saggerty and his pigs. Blackwood!
Keep sharp.
Don't be a bastard, Blackwood!
Further upriver we go, the better. We won't be spending the night anywhere near Smasher Sullivan.
Fuck you!
Maids in white aprons, ring your bells at St. Catherine's.
Oranges and lemons, ring your bells at St. Clements.
When will you pay me? Ring your bells at Old Bailey. When I am rich, ring your bells at Fleet.
No, no, rum. Get out, Scabby Bill. Go on, get out. Here, take this. Go on, get out of here. Get out. Out. Go on now.
When's Dad coming back?
Soon, Dickie. Soon. It's all right. Scabby Bill's buggered off now and disappeared under a bush. All right, come on. It's time for bed.
But, Ma, we ain't finished. We was up to Stepney.
Oh, right. Pray, when will that be?
Ring your bells of Stepney.
I do not know.
Ring your great bells of Bow.
Here comes a candle to light you to bed. Here comes a chopper to chop off your head. Chip, chop, the last man's dead.
My boat had a false bottom for smuggling, thieving. Some bugger informed. Blowed the gap on me. Someone blow the gap on you?
I've often wondered.
What was your crime?
Trying to feed my family.
As innocent as the child unborn.
Helped myself to some legs of Brazil wood. One moonless night.
Worth a penny, I bet.
£5.
It's a wonder you didn't hang for it.
Oh, I near did. One for my Sal. See, she ain't one to let such get in her way.
Not even the hangman.
No, stubborn, you might say.
How'd she manage that?
A letter. Up the line. You see, her dad took me in off the street. Apprenticed me, like his own son. He gifted me his boat. Won his house wedding present. We had a house down in Swan Lane. Lost it.
What happened?
The Thames froze. We stopped turning. It was the same year her dad died. Of course, the bailiffs, they come off the lot, didn't they? House, furniture, boat. In over his head he was. It's one too many bad winners.
Aren't they all?
Does she forgets? Maybe she don't want to remember, I don't know.
Memory's a funny thing in a place like this.
Yeah, but I ain't forgotten. What's worse? Having something and losing it, or not having it to begin with?
Easy come, easy go.
Willie? Now, Dickie, come back here. Boys?
Right! Gogoro, we haven't been in yet. Gogoro,
Clear off. Go on.
we haven't been in yet. Gogoro!
Shut it, chimney chops.
Willie, Dickie, come away from there.
Gogoro, we haven't been in yet. Where's it going?
Go on, fuck off. Get your filthy black asses out of here.
Where the fuck have you been, Blackwood?
Now, don't be like that, Saggedy. I'll leave them pigs of yours to rot.
Says you got yourself another lackey.
Thornhill, Saggedy.
Mine took off, bolted into the bush. Thinks he's going to walk to China. Savages will eat him first.
They're not cannibals.
Well, they set up camp yonder again. A whole tribe of them. Thieving bastards took 6 bags of my wheat while I was washing.
Well, that'll teach you to wash. Wife and babies. Son got 'em.
Dickie, not gonna lay eggs with you staring at them all day.
I got 100 acres. Back yonder. Up First Branch. Blackwood's Lagoon. Not bad for a convicted lag.
Blackwood's Lagoon. How'd you manage that?
Well, when I first got me pardon, I settled me backside on a piece of land and put a crop in. That's how you stake your claim out here.
Or simple as that?
Ain't nothing in this world just for the taking, Thornhill, but yeah, simple as planting a stick in the ground. Look sharp, man. Lord Loveday, free settler. Likes to think himself a lord in his boots, better than us convicts come. It don't make much difference out here, though. We all got our own land, and everybody's shit smells the same.
Warami, Walamabame.
Kuwi.
Ngaya, Wulganga.
What'd you say to him?
Well, usual how do you do's.
You sound just like one of them.
Well, you pick it up by and by, if you're interested.
Shovels and the axes. Come on.
Here.
You're from Bermondsey then?
Yeah, far away, never set foot in again.
No, his wife wishes it were otherwise.
Oh, the sooner she stops fretting, the better. You tell her. Got to make her life here now. You tell her that.
Right.
Do you know the Church of St Mary Magdalene, Reverend Pine? In Bermondsey. My ma and da are buried there in the churchyard. Brothers and sisters too, little ones. My Will and me would meet there when we was young. Will, he loved to sit inside that church and seeing them huge windows with the light blasting in. Will, he said he could feel God was right there in that place by the river. Right there in that special place.
Seen you looking back there. I know what you're thinking.
Is that so?
Around here, you don't just take something. It's a matter of give a little, take a little. It's the only way. Otherwise, you're dead as a flea.
I ain't got no argument with that.
Good.
Dickie, got a surprise for you.
Hello. Look, you all got bigger. Not too long.
He's got the farmers over a barrel, Sal. I mean, without his boat, their crops may as well rot in the ground. He's got his own land, too. A convicted leg, 100 acres. Can you believe it? Blackwood's Lagoon, he calls it. And he ain't the only one.
Here, Dickie, have a taste of that egg you've been waiting to drop. Spent days staring at it, he has.
Blackwood wants me to go again.
Well, I don't.
No, Dad.
Can I come? I missed you, Will, and so did I.
Look, Sal, he ain't like no country you've ever seen. He's powerful, like a beauty, all its own.
What about the blacks, then?
I didn't see one. Oh, a few. They're just fishing. They're minding their own business. They're quiet as mice.
Why did you take so long?
Well, I'll try to be quicker next time, won't I?
No, next time. Hey, Dad's not going anywhere.
Good shot.
It's like something out of a dream, Sal. And the way the light bounces off it, it's changing all the time. It's like we all grab it before some other bugger does.
Will, I ache when you're away from me, something terrible. And the boys, they miss you in their own way. Especially Dickie, he don't understand. We're doing all right. Soon have enough to buy your own boat so as you can work the cove.
Yeah, but there's too many working the cove as it is.
We're lucky, Will. Think how lucky we are. You could be dead right now. Boys without a father and me without an husband. All I care about is we're together. Even if we got nothing. That's all I care about. You understand that, don't you?
Yeah, I understand.
Edwards, William Blakemore, Susanna Petit, Rebecca Foster, George Manning, Thomas Barnaby, Robert Morland, William Thornhill. For good conduct, character for sobriety and industry, and service to the church. It is by virtue and in pursuance of the power vested in me that I do unconditionally remit the remainder of your term and hereby pronounce you absolutely pardoned.
Means we can go home one day.
Oh, what's that what it means?
You and your gammon, you know exactly what it means. Means you got no excuse now. He's not going.
Pack of trade's been good to me, and only so much you need in life. I got all I need upriver with none of the aggravation.
Fun for some.
I'm selling the boat. Need someone I can trust.
How much?
Let him finish.
Folk upriver, good, hard-working people come to rely on me. A man with a boat who can handle the currents can do well for himself.
Enough of that. I'll give you £10 for the boat.
It's worth more than that.
Will is looking to work the cove. Make our pile that way and go home.
The Hawkesbury's the only place to make your pile fast, Mrs. Thornhill.
How much do you want, Mr. Blackwood?
£30. Business comes with it.
No, I don't want your business, just your boat. I'll give you £12. Don't say anything, Will. All right, £15 is my final offer. Take it or leave it.
Wow. Thank you, Mrs. Thornhill. I'll leave it.
What are you doing? I'll give you a good flogging. Give me that.
But it's my turn, Ma!
No, that's enough of that. Now you play at something else.
Where are you going, Ma?
The core giveth, the new governor taketh away. Wants the colony to sober up. Rum trade's finished. He's sending them back.
Well, that's no good to me, Mr. King. How are we to get by if I can't sell rum?
Hard coin for hard work done. Not as comforting as rum, mind, but such is life.
Thank you, Mr. King.
You strike me as a capable woman. And you, Thornhill, are as good a worker as any. It might not appear as such, but those who banished you here have gifted you a new world, a clean slate, a rare opportunity.
And how'd you figure that?
That child in your belly, Mrs. Thornhill, be it a boy or a girl, will grow up knowing naught of London and its prejudices.
Not if I have a say in it.
Hear the men out, let him finish.
In this new place, a man and woman of industry can thrive, unshackled to their station back home. Think on what is needed here but can't be got. Feel that need, and you will survive. Close the door on your past, and you will prosper. Think on that.
We could set ourselves up on the river and run the packet trade from there, the way Blackwood's done. Pay off the boat in no time.
I'm not going, Will, and that's flat.
Look, you said you wanted out of it for the boys' sake. So do I.
Home's what I meant, not the bleeding Hawkesbury, and you know it.
Hold your tongue. Don't say anything for once, just listen. I've never known anyone to own a yard of land, Sal. Not even your dad. See, look, when you've got your own place, you can weather any storm. You batten down till things get better. And no one can take it away from you. No one. Think of that. Us. On our own land. Us. All we got to do is plant a crop and it's ours. Ours, Sal.
Crop?
Yeah.
You don't know one end of a turnip from another, Will Thornhill. No, I won't do it. Not out there in that terrible wildness. No, I won't. Good enough at home there, Willie.
The waves are coming in.
You're right, okay? I don't know one end of the turn from the other. And what I do know is 5 years at a packet trade will see us right. 5 years, that's all I'm asking. Then we'll sell up and we'll take the first boat home. As God is my witness. Get you that house, cash on the knocker, armchair by the fire, a maid to carry in the coals, and all the good white bread you can eat, and then the bow bells telling us the time of day.
You got your mind made up, ain't you? Is your heart set on it?
Five years, that's all we need.
5 years.
That's all I'm asking.
Right. 5 years then. Not until I get this baby out safe and sound.
5 years. I promise. 5 years. 5 years.
Right. Just remember, Buck, you don't pick turnips off a tree.
Turnips off a tree? What's wrong with you? That's it. In there. It's the Hawkesbury. Best hidden river in the world. You'll be surprised the way it grows on you.
You and your gammon, Will Thornhill.
Dad, look. Willie said the blacks are gonna eat us.
Willie?
Don't let him eat me, Ma.
Oh, it's all right, Vicky. They're not going to eat you.
Oh, there's not enough meat on you, lad.
Are there any blacks where we're going, Dad?
I don't see one. That's it. There. So a bit of land sale. Yeah. Stung as a flea in a dog's ear. Come and see, Sal. We got a billy going, too. Nice cup of tea to do us all good.
So this is it? This place you've been dreaming of?
Yeah. This is it. It's Thornhill's Point. I know what you're thinking.
God help us is what I'm thinking.
I'm hungry, Mom.
Yeah.
Willie, give us a hand.
This way, Ma.
Here. I'll keep you warm.
A week at a time you'll be gone. What if something happens when you're not here? What will we do?
I want to get Willie a skiff. I'll teach him a row. He'll look after yous.
Willie.
I'll get you a convict servant or two. Won't waste my time there. We'll be right, Sal. It's how others started. They started with nothing. It won't be so bad. Build you that house. What you always wanted.
Not where I've been wanting, but
5 years. That's all I'm asking, 5 years.
5 years.
As God is my witness. You won't see my time home.
No, Will. No time at all. As long as I ain't for the term of my natural life.
Think of it, Sal. Thames was just like this once. All them Romans come along, they're about that. You see, down there, that's where Christchurch would be. And a little track up to Swan Lane. Hey, see that? Over there? It's just like going up some merry hill there. How steep it is. And, around there, that's A's Wharf. Where your dad taught me to go. Oh, well, right there, there's Waterman's Hall. That's where it always was.
Still is, Will. Trouble is, we ain't. No. Get us a fire going so as I can feed these kids before you go off the Mermaid Row for a pint.
I see your ma's trying to be funny. Hear that? It's the bells of St. Martin's.
Might they be watching a star? Savages.
Oh, come on. There's work to do. Come on. See where them daisies are growing? What's that tell you?
They like the sun?
That's right. Good spot to grow corn. Needs sun to grow corn. Not that much.
At least that's one thing, Farmer Will.
Dickie, just say we plant some seeds. Show your ma to grow corn.
I want to plant some seeds, Dad.
Yeah, well, first we've got to prepare a patch. Turn the dirt, don't we?
Da!
What is it?
Some bugger's been here digging.
Someone's been here.
I know what's been here.
Yes, they have.
No, they ain't. It's just wild hogs. Or moles. Something like that.
I ain't seen moles.
Shut your gob. Run and get a hoe. Spade as well. Go on. Both for you.
Someone's been here.
No one's been here.
Kimitini. Bial kamera.
Don't spare us now, fellas. Oh, we ain't got much here for you.
Kimitini. Bial kamera. Menjini yan. Kimitini.
We'll give him something!
It's all right, Sal.
Bial kamera. Tin menjini. Yan.
Oh boy, you're making no sense. No sense whatsoever. Not a blinking word. So here. I want to take this. It's it's money. Here.
Yeah.
Will, here?
These are some of our victuals. This salted pork. Yeah, you eat it.
Good you?
Yeah.
Good you, no.
Yeah,
good you.
What are you thieving cunning?
Big Willie.
Get back here.
Give me the spade. Give me the spade. Just give me the spade. Give me the spade.
Yeah, no.
Will, just give it to him.
Give me the spade. Easy. All right? You can have it. All right? Take it. Go on. You can have it. You can have it here. It's yours. Go on.
Biar kamera. Dai ini begini yan.
Why didn't they spear us, Dad?
Ain't got no call to spear us. Isn't that right, Will?
They buggered off now. I was just passing through us all.
Come on, it's all right. £5 50 is
250.
250 plus 5 times 2 is
260.
right. So 5 years minus a week is how many left, Willie?
259 weeks.
That's right. Ain't it, Will?
It's crooked.
That's not. From here, it ain't. Look.
I was dreaming of Cobham Hall, where Ma used to work. I remember how she took me once. And I saw them lions on the gateposts she always told me about. Damask tablecloth, she'd say, even in the servants' quarters. And silver scissors for cutting nothing but a sprig of grapes with a sideboard. Fancy that. Scissors for nothing but grapes. What happens when it rains?
Look, it's not perfect. But it's a star.
I can see the stars through them holes.
All them will always have our bearings, won't we, Lady Muck?
Nano yan, narawa.
You. Men.
It's my homebrewed poutine.
Thank you.
Housewarming gift, like.
Please sit.
Them daisies down there. Oh, yams, I call them. Ain't hardly none left.
Oh, they come out easy, don't they?
Blacks eat them, like we eat taters. Give me a couple when I first come. I gave them some flour. Lumpy sort of things they are. Like monkey's balls. Pretty good eating all round. Sweet like and mealy once they've been in the coals a while. You to come up to plant your corn means they go hungry.
That's why they were upset, Will. They come when we first arrived.
Yeah, we haven't seen them since, but...
Well, Mrs. Thornhill. Suppose you gotta work it out your own way now. Keep in mind, but you can't just help yourselves. If you take a little, you gotta give a little. It's the only way.
Thank you for the liquor, Thomas Blackwood.
It's just this way. He talks in bleeding riddles, doesn't he? Here.
Think I'll wait for your corn, thanks very much. This is bleeding heat. Tits are as tight as a drum and she won't stop fretting.
Burning up, Sal. You stay on the river, all right? 2 bends in, this is Cut Eye Creek. It's Mrs. Herring's way up. You tell her your ma's got the fever. Go.
You've got to keep her suckling. It's the only way.
Look, there's a physician over at Green Hills. I can catch the tide and be back with him before nightfall.
They don't bother with them that come here at His Majesty's pleasure. Includes the likes of us.
There you go.
So what, Millie? So what?
My darling.
Bury me facing north. Where I was.
There won't be no burying. Yeah? There's no burying. for much. Not even when I was fit to hang. Just get myself through this. And I'll keep my promise to her. I will. 5 years, and I'll take her back to London.
Is Ma gonna die?
No. She ain't.
Blacks swear by him for women troubles.
Ninina, Buradem, Mulali.
They're not fools.
Come on. It's good for you. Come on.
Come on, Sal. Come on.
I used to jelly him when I was in East Cheap. Grantley Street, you know. There by All Hallows.
Oh no. Sickly scrape around the corner.
That's right. Open up now, come on. Open up now. That's a little bit more now, come on. Just a little bit more.
Sal!
Milk's flowing again.
How long have I been lying in there like a lump?
5 days.
5 days?
I've done the mark, see?
Good boys.
Sal,
I got a load of lame needs transporting, been waiting.
Any day, Smasher.
Mr. Sullivan's come a visiting. Bought us some rum and oranges, Will.
Jamaican, none of that Thomas Blackwood rot got. Call me Smasher, like everyone.
Smasher was telling me how he was transported for having a box that fell off the back of a wagon. And he was caught just as he was returning it to its owner.
But no one believes a poor man, do they, Thornhill?
And I was telling him about our little house in Swan Lane and Dar finding you was sleeping in his wherry, homeless, thin as a twig.
My word, it does a man's heart good to have a yarn. Keep you from going Delhi in this godforsaken place.
Well, that it does, Smasher. That it does.
You do a fine Johnny Cake, Mr. Thornhill.
Thank you. Take that coat off. You must be boiling.
Black's come calling on you yet, Thornhill?
Once, yeah.
You be careful. There were all sorts of stories up and down the river about their mischief. Scalped 2 men alive by South Creek. Took a child out of its cradle, slit its little throat and sucked it dry up at Green Hills.
Dickie, go find Willie and feed the ends, eh?
Didn't say none of it personally, like, mind you. Spoke to a man, reckon he had. Swore it with no word of a lie. And he heard they cut open a white woman down at the cow pastures, got the baby out of her womb and ate it.
That'll do, Smasher. You'll have us scared out of our blooming wits.
You ain't got nothing to worry about, Mrs. Thornhill, so long as your husband keeps his gun at hand. I've got my 3 barking irons ready to shoot any black arse comes near my place. And a whip. Now, a whip is a mighty handy thing to have around your average black. Dogs, too. Winnie here, I trained her up to go for black skin, and she's good at it, too. Aren't you, girl? She's a beauty. She's a clever girl. Oh, don't deceive me. Oh, never leave me. I could use a pyramid soul.
My word, he can spin a yarn.
Gammon, if ever I heard it. Cock and bull. Heard it from this one or that one. Never seen none of it for himself. Come on.
Oh, never leave me. I could use a pyramid soul. Early one morning, just as the sun was rising.
Don't want you to go.
I have to start earning, don't I? Pay off the boat.
You'll not be gone long.
No. It's our life for a while.
What's that?
It's nothing. Take care of your ma, Winnie. Got a black scamp along from me, and they don't look like they're going neither.
Let them go about their ways like they always done. You won't never be welcome. But they might just leave you alone.
Bondo. Dickie.
It's all right. I mean, they're just like us. Plan on being here 5 years. Make enough coins so as we can go home.
And what would be the point of that, Sal?
This time we had a little parlez-vous with the savages.
Go on, bro.
Did you see that, Dar?
My word, that's a good trick. 100 acres! That's my pardon!
If we're not gonna give, then they're gonna take it back. All of it.
Go to hell, Smasher!
You're such a dog shit!
This is my place now! My place! You can have the rest!
There is a river, a secret river, running deep beneath our world. It carries memory, it carries the story. River of life, river of tears.
Such a little boat on such a big river. Can we make a home in this new land? Was something moving behind the trees? Is it a shadow? Is it a dream?